How was I supposed to know that I adopted a police dog? After all, there was nothing about it on his list of good qualities. His name was Justice, and I decided right then to adopt him. My boyfriend wasn't pleased when he found out. "We don't need a dog, go take it back," he stated. "No, I want him so he stays. It's my house." I turned around and missed the dark glare aimed at me. That night, he lashed out at me with his fists behind our closed bedroom door. I didn't have enough makeup to hide the black and blue bruises. I sobbed into my German Shepherd's fur as I hugged him. What am I supposed to do? Justice just curled up on my legs and licked my face. The cycle had started with him and myself. Closed door, punches, kicks, and more blood pouring out of me. The next morning, I was always cleaning my dried blood from the floors and anywhere else. Afterwards, sun into Justice's fur. It seemed like I was stuck in a relationship that just liked to hurt me. My friends started calling me. "Why are you never out anymore? Why won't you meet us for dinner nowadays? Why don't you ever go shopping with us so we can gossip?" I always responded the same way. I just didn't feel like it. The lie would always burn my throat as a few tears would shed from my eyes before hanging up. Justice became my only companion that I felt I could trust. I started talking to Justice when he was at work. "He hit me again, Justice. So badly that my cheek is black and my lip is split." Or, "I wish there was something we could do to get out of this situation. I am constantly on edge and crying nowadays." The littlest of movements from my boyfriend would have me flinching. Every time I would flinch, I could swear Justice would stiffen, almost like he knew what was going on. I would just shake my head, dismissing the thought. It finally peaked when my boyfriend lost his job. I knew the moment he slammed the door as he got home that something had happened, and I was going to have the blunt of this. I shook as he yelled out, "Come here now!" It was like I was the dog, and moved slowly towards him. Justice was watching the scene unfold. As soon as I was close enough, he lashed out with his fist. My head swung backwards as it also hit the countertop. I sank to my knees as blood flowed down the right side of my head. I couldn't really see at this moment. Then my boyfriend started kicking me in the stomach. "It's your fault I lost my job. I just tried to protect my vital organs." Blood dribbles out of my lips before I heard him opening a drawer. I was even more on edge as soon as I caught sight of the knife in his hand. I let out a scream in terror. At this point, Justice took over. He leaped onto him, biting the arm that held the knife. I quickly scurried to a phone and called 911. "My boyfriend is trying to kill me." They quickly dispatched the police. I hear a strangled yelp and move back into the kitchen. My boyfriend had sliced Justice's leg. I immediately went to a drawer and grabbed a knife and zip ties. As his focus was on Justice, I put the knife to his neck. "Drop the knife." "Or what?" Justice released and bit him on his inner thigh. "Or I let Justice bite your throat," I say softly. He immediately drops the knife as Justice growls and snarls at him. I zip tie his hands together just as the police kick my door in. Their eyes widened. "Is that Justice? Did she really get the better of them?" One cop drags my boyfriend out of my house as I ask, "You know Justice?" My adrenaline was still pumping hard. He was a K9 police dog. My mouth drops open in shock. With a snap of my jaw, my forehead scrunched together. Why was he at an animal shelter then? What? I shrug. That's where I adopted him. He was supposed to be with his partner. They both retired early after being shot. I can't help but look at Justice as his leg stops bleeding. I moved over to him. "He's a hero," I state firmly. The cops smile at the two of us. "I think he's found a new job as being your hero." A few tears escape me as I hug Justice as the cops do first aid on him. "Thank you, Justice, for being a hero no matter how difficult or painful it is." After that day, I followed Justice's actions. I would no longer be a victim. I would be a hero no matter if it was painful or difficult, simply because I had my own form of backup justice.